Hey everybody, this is GGB co-host Poppers coming at you today for the last divisional round game. We will be knowing after today, we will know exactly who will be going on to the next round to face the ACC Buccaneers, which is it's gonna be a tough matchup for either of these teams. Either of these teams can give obviously the ACC a run for their money because both of these teams, I believe, have what it takes to possibly go all the way to the Super Bowl and maybe win a championship this year. They both have looked extremely good. Actually, I've never gotten to see the Pac-12 Redskins play, but just looking at their roster, knowing how good of a coach Ron Rivera is, I know that they're going to be a tough team to beat, especially at home. And I know that the FCS Division II, Division III Bills are not going to go away quietly here. They really think they can. They want to match at the very least what they did last year and make it to the conference championship. And they end up getting probably a better matchup this round. Instead of having to face the 1 seed, they get to face the 2, which is a lot better, just in my opinion. And I think Big Ten is the team to beat, although the 1 seed has never won it all. So, plus, history is against the FCS Division II, Division III Bills here because two teams that played in the wild card round have never made it past. And we all know that the Big 12 has already made it past the SEC. So history is not on the side of the FCS Division II, Division III Bills. But, they do have expectations. Last year they made it to the conference championship, and I think they expect that again. But last time they played the Pac-12, it was a thriller, went to overtime. We're going to see if we get as good of a game tonight. Greg Zuerlein to kick it off. The kick is off. That's going to be returnable. And he's going to bring it up to the 27-yard line. It's a good field position. Nice return by Deshaun Jackson. He's mainly going to see the field as a special teamer, but Aaron Rodgers. We all know how good Aaron Rodgers is. He's such a good QB in the NFL. And, he is so good. He really is so good. And I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with a great running back, Christian McCaffrey. But this FCS Division II, Division III Bills offense is for real. So let's not forget about that. They have a great defense, and I'm going to love to see them go against this pretty good offense as well. So shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers with Christian McCaffrey lined up next to him. Looks like they go four-man rush. They go draw to Christian McCaffrey. There's a big hole. He's going to take it for about 15 yards. And, that's not how you would like to start the game out if you're the FCS Division II, Division III Bills. But this is what you do if you're the Pac-12 Redskins. You got to keep the ground game going. Obviously, that's what Ron Rivera loved doing in Carolina, and he's reunited with his old Carolina back. And I gotta think it feels good for him. Gets his old great running back. He gets a quarterback that he can really sling the ball around with. They actually have a fullback here. There's no fullback for the Pac-12 if you remember the rules and roster. So Zach Moss will be filling in as their fullback. He's the running back for the Buffalo Bills, if you do not know. He goes run up the middle with Christian McCaffrey, who's going to get tackled for a loss. Actually, for a 1-yard gain there. Nice tackle there made by David Onyemata. And watch him. David Onyemata's been a defensive tackle that's been making some big-time plays lately. He's probably not their best run stuffer, but probably their best pass-rushing defensive tackle. Aaron Rodgers goes under center. We're going to see if we get his first pass here. He actually does go side pass. There's a blitz on, but he's plenty of time. He fires it out to Christian McCaffrey, but I think the plenty of time might have been a result of some holding on that play. Yep, a holding penalty is going to put them back, bring up a 2nd and 19 on Tyron Smith. And I really kind of want to watch that matchup. Tyron Smith, I believe, versus Akeem Hicks. I believe that's where he's going to line up the majority of the time. And I think that's going to be a really interesting matchup. You have one of the best left tackles in the league going against one of the better defensive ends in the league. Very good pass rusher on Akeem Hicks. So, shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. Looks like it's a blitz. They back out of the blitz. He fires it, and that's going to be incomplete to Austin Hooper, I believe, was the intended target. And it brings up early 3rd and 19, and this Bills defense might be getting a stop early on, and we might be getting an early look at this Pac-12 defense and this FCS Division II, Division III offense. So let's see if they can get a pass rush on them, though, with Akeem Hicks and Shelby Harris. Shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers, obviously. He has a good amount of time. He fires it underneath to Christian McCaffrey, who takes it for about 5 yards. First completion of the game for Aaron Rodgers, and they're going to go off the field. And yeah, as soon as they started throwing it, they really got into some trouble there. Not good. Not good if you're the Pac-12 team. But if you're the FCS Division II, Division III Bills, they had that one run. But other than that, this game could not have started out better. They punt this ball away. That's going to be returnable by Stephon Diggs. I'm sorry. I say Stephon Diggs because I'm thinking of the Bills. By Tyreek Hill. And this offense, it's explosive. If Jimmy Garoppolo can play the role of game manager, which he has done incredibly well in his NFL career, I think it's very likely they can win this football game and go far in this playoffs. I mean, you have the defense, obviously. You have the offense, if weapons around you, and Austin Eckler and Tyreek Hill and Adam Thielen and Cooper Kupp. You have the offensive line with some very good offensive linemen. You have a good tight end in Dallas Goedert. So you can do a lot with this offense if you can just be a good game manager. Under center here for Jimmy Garoppolo, probably a run. It is a run up the middle with Austin Eckler, who has a huge hole. He's going to get out to the 32-yard line, 16-yard rush on the first play, reminiscent of the Christian McCaffrey first rush. And Budda Baker makes the tackle there for the Pac-12 Redskins. And the Pac-12 has had a disappointing couple of years. Their first year I did this without filming it, they were the 1 seed, and they made it to the conference championship and then got blown out by the Big 12. Last year, they lost in overtime. So, really, they're 1-2 in this playoffs, and they could go 1-3 if they don't win here tonight, especially being top 4 every time. Jimmy Garoppolo goes handoff to Austin Eckler, who has a decent amount of room. Oh, but Eric Armstead is hurt. That's not good for the Pac-12 Redskins. No. It is not good at all. Number 90. Keep an eye out for number 90. Because if he does not return and they move on, I'm going to have to roll that die. Same die I'm going to have to roll for the Big Ten. 1D3. But this is why depth is important for this Pac-12 Redskins team, and they have a decent amount of it. So I'm not too worried at the defensive tackle position, but he is one of their better players, so that really does kind of hurt them. Under center here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's see if we're going to see his first pass of the ball game, or if they go running and they go pitch the outside with Austin Eckler, who has a good amount of running room, but he got tackled for a loss. Great play off the edge there by none other than Cameron Jordan, and expect to see a lot of him. We all know Cameron Jordan is really good. We all know it. We've seen Cameron Jordan before play. Oh my God, they disappeared. They teleported away. But yeah, Cam Jordan, it's going to be an interesting matchup because I believe he's going against Teron Armstead, his former teammate. And, I mean, both of them are two of the better players at their position. So it's interesting to watch here early on. So, shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo, likely going to be a throw. Looks like a 5-man rush by the Pac-12 Redskins is what they're showing. They bring a 6th man, actually. But Jimmy Garoppolo still has plenty of time to take a shot deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete, although it was in the hands of Tyreek Hill. That was closer to being caught than I would thought it was going to be. And 2 early stops here. The passing game has not been effective. The running game has only had 1 good play, and I think it's turning to a little bit of a defensive grudge match early on, and I'm 100% fine with that. I don't know if anyone else is. I think it actually makes the game a little bit more exciting in a low-scoring ball game. But the punt here by, I believe, Newman is going to punt this ball away. That looks like a not great punt. Puts it at the 25-yard line, and returnable by Deshaun Jackson is good to get it to the 37. So, yeah, not a good punt at all. But onto the field comes again Aaron Rodgers, who did not look great last drive. But, I mean, he has the weapons. I'm interested to see if he can get it to Keenan Allen. Austin Hooper. Although Austin Hooper does have a drop in this game already. It's interesting to see, in the very least, to see if this defense can really be as good as I think it can be. This FCS Division II, Division III Bills defense has the players to be really good. So, shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. He goes run with actually goes read option. He has a lot of running room. He's going to bring it out to the 47-yard line. Huge run by Aaron Rodgers, and maybe this is how you start to get him going. Although I would be worried about doing that because if he gets hurt, there is a significant drop-off between Aaron Rodgers and Justin Herbert, who would be the next in line if he is to get hurt. I mean, you don't want that, especially if Aaron Rodgers gets hurt and you may get on to the next level. I don't know if you can beat the ACC with Justin Herbert at QB. So shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. They go pass again, 4-man rush. He has plenty of time. The offensive line's doing a great job. He scrambles out of the pocket, and he's going to bring it for about 9 yards before sliding. And, yeah, I mean, I was saying the same thing last time, and you got to put a spy on guys like Aaron Rodgers and Taysom Hill and Lamar Jackson. These guys are going to scramble. They bring Zach Moss onto the field, so it's probably most likely going to be a run with Christian McCaffrey. They do go run up the middle with Christian McCaffrey, who's going to find a little bit of a hole and pick up that first down, although not much more than that. The interesting thing about having Zach Moss at fullback, and it provides you not as great of a blocking fullback as normal, but it does provide you a little bit more in the play-action game of things. You could probably actually get it out to Zach Moss in the field, and he could probably make a play. Looks like a blitz here by the FCS Division II, Division III Bills with Aaron Rodgers under center. They go handoff to Christian McCaffrey, who gets nowhere. It is quickly stuffed up the middle. And outside of that one run, it's been really nothing going here, and it's been a lot because of David Onyemata in the middle. David Onyemata is a player I think is going to get better for the Saints in real life, so I believe he's going to be a player that rises in the rankings. In a couple years, I think he could be a dynamite player. So shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. They go run again with Christian McCaffrey. He's quickly tackled by, I believe, David Onyemata again, making another play. I mean, he has been extremely good here early on. 3 tackles already, only on their second drive. So, yeah, David Onyemata's been doing a fantastic job here early. Early 3rd and 6, so this is important. I don't believe the Pac-12 has the best ticker. I believe it's Mason Crosby. Empty set here for Aaron Rodgers. 4-man rush here, so he's going to have plenty of time. He fires it underneath to Christian McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey is seen to be the only person that is trusted on offense outside of Aaron Rodgers. Not only one pass has gone to anyone else, and it was Austin Hooper, and he did drop it, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, it's really been only Christian McCaffrey, which I find interesting. Aaron Rodgers scrambling has easily been the only thing that I found really impressive about the drive so far. Aaron Rodgers' ability to make something with his feet, or the read option play, which has worked. So shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. Again, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He's a big hole. He's going to get it for about 6 yards. And, yeah, the stats I think are a little bit deceptive. Really, you have that one rush for 16 yards, and you have one rush here for 6. He only has 26 yards. So, I mean, 4 out of those 6 rushes were extremely did nothing. That's what I was going to say. They didn't do much. They were actually useless. They weren't helpful drives. So that's why I think that stat is going to be a little bit skewed. So it looks like a 2 tight end setup with Austin Hooper and Rob Gronkowski on the field. Looks like a 5-man rush by the Bills. They drop out of it, though. Oh, but they fired it over the middle to, I don't know. It wasn't a star player, so it wasn't Keenan Allen. And first catch here by Robert Woods. And Robert Woods is a player you're going to see a decent amount. Watch out for Brandon Cooks also. They're going to be the number 2 and number 3 receivers. There's a significant drop-off between them and Keenan Allen. But they're still legitimate playmakers in the open field. Obviously, everyone who's watched the Rams knows how good Robert Woods can be, and anyone who's watched Brandon Cooks over the past few years knows how good he can be. 3 tight ends out with Zach Moss on the field, so likely going to be a run here with Christian McCaffrey. They do go run. He's going to be quickly tackled. Tackle's going to go to, I believe, Darius Leonard, but play is made in the backfield by, I believe, Jeremy Chin for seeking out contact, getting to Christian McCaffrey. It was end up being cleaned up by Darius Leonard, but the reason for the tackle is lost by Jeremy Chin, and great play there by Jeremy Chin. Brings up a see, it was a great job of defeating the tackle by Jeremy Chin. And Jeremy Chin's is a player I think's only going to get better in this league. He's obviously a Panther that I really liked, although I'm a little bit worried. I have a running bet with a guy to see if the Panthers are going to have a better record with the Saints next year. Run up the middle with Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be tackled, so it brings up a 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. I believe Grover Stewart on that tackle. Actually, Brandon Williams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon Williams, for the disrespect. I didn't mean to show it to you. And it's interesting. 3rd and goal. Do you put it in Christian McCaffrey's hands, considering he hasn't been able to go anywhere? It definitely looks like it with a 3 tight end set. Or do you throw it with Aaron Rodgers? Under center here for Aaron Rodgers. Looks like a goal line defense. They actually throw it. He's going to fire it to the end zone. He's going to be tackled just short of the end zone. The pass was to Rob Gronkowski, I believe. Actually, Austin Hooper. I'm sorry. Austin Hooper makes the catch. Gets to the 1-yard line, and it's a nice tackle by LJ Fort to keep him out. But it's an interesting choice. Do you go for this? It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. I don't know. You could challenge that, too. It might have been inside the line. But 4th and goal, if they go for this field goal, which I feel like Ron Rivera is going to. Yeah, he is going to. Hold's going to be by Justin Herbert. Snap is good. Hold's good. Kick is up. Is good by Mason Crosby. But, yeah, good defense there by LJ Fort. Turns out to be the game-winning the drive-saving tackle to make sure they don't get a touchdown, although Jeremy Chin's tackle in the backfield also turned out to be huge for this team. 3-0 early lead for these Pac-12 Redskins, but it's been a little bit of a toughly fought matchup so far. Only halfway through the quarter, we're a little bit over halfway. But yeah, it's been a slow-moving quarter, to say the very least. But let's see if Tyreek Hill will get his first kickoff return. Maybe he can make something happen there. Tyreek Hill's going to get it at the front of the end zone. He's going to take it out. He's bringing it up the middle. He's going to take it to about the 20. He gets back up, gets an extra 3 or 4 yards out of that, gets it to the 28-yard line. It's a great return there by Tyreek Hill. And onto the field comes Jimmy Garoppolo. And Jimmy Garoppolo has not been doing much passing, which is interesting to me because he's only thrown 1 pass, and he's 0 for 1 on that 1 pass. But it was a deep pass to Tyreek Hill. It was just kind of a shot you take, and I don't know. You have a first, you're only down by 3. Your offense has been unproductive, which means your defense is playing really well. But it's interesting to see what they do on this drive. Did they run with Austin Eckler more? So shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Throws over the middle to Adam Thielen, who picks up 6 yards through the air. So yeah, you could do that. That's going to be something that's likely going to be there all day long if you want to do a quick pass over the middle to Adam Thielen. Now, I don't know if I would, technically speaking. Adam Thielen is he's a shifty receiver, but the linebackers couldn't end up cutting up on that if you do that too often. But yeah, I mean, the main focus of this offense is to make sure you don't get Adam Thielen open on a little in route, and you don't want Hill to get open on a slant. So shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. They bring a blitz. He has time enough to fire, but he gets it to Adam Thielen, but that's likely going to be a hold. Actually, personal foul, roughing the passer on this play. So extra yards after the Thielen catch on Eric Kendricks. And that's going to put him at the 41-yard line of the... it's going to be, I think, of the Redskins. So end up being a crucial penalty for this Pac-12 Redskins team. Gives the offense a little bit more life. And, yeah, I mean, it turns out to be a crucial penalty. 2 tight end set here. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. It's going to go run up the middle for Austin Eckler, who's going to be quickly tackled in the backfield. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Tackle made there by Marcus Peters. Another great player in the NFL that I really enjoy watching. He makes a lot of big-time plays in the open field that I really like. I love Marcus Peters. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. I think I personally would go after Tyreek Hill, but play action, he fires it. That's going to be incomplete to Dallas Goedert. Nice coverage there. Brings up a 3rd and 10. So interesting. I mean, it's an important early third down. I mean, not too important because you're only down by 3. But your offense has yet to put any points on the board, and you probably would want that. Your defense doesn't want to just be worn out. Dang it. Not again. Stop it. Stop sucking it, does Eli. Hit, resume. Okay. Shotgun here. It looks like it might be a 5-man rush by the Redskins, although I could see a guy dropping out and then bringing Eric Kendricks in the blitz. They do that screen to Austin Eckler. He's going to have a lot of running room. Is he going to have enough? He fights, and I think he picks up that first down. We'll have to see what the mark is. 4th and inches. So, interesting choice here if you're the FCS Division II, Division III Bills. I'm Sean McDermott. I go for this. It's 4th and inches at the opponent's 31-yard line. It's a little bit too far out of field goal range. Austin Eckler tried his darn best to pick this up. He fought to get that close, and looks like they're bringing the offense out of the field on this animation, but I don't know. It looks like they're sending Zerline on, but they could easily not. They don't. They keep the offense on the field. 2 tight ends set, it looks like. 3 tight ends set, maybe. Runs it with Austin Eckler. He's going to pick up that first down despite him being hit in the backfield. He ends up fighting DeForest Buckner, make this tackle. And 1st and 10, yeah. So the drive stays alive thanks to Austin Eckler's great play on 3rd and 10. Fighting to make it 4th and inches. Yeah, he's been very impressive so far today, but no one else really has. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. This is a 5-man rush. They do keep it. He fires it to an nice throw to Adam Thielen. And Adam Thielen, 3rd catch of the ball game. He's only 4 catches have been caught. And one of them was to Austin Eckler on the screen. So, yeah, it's been interesting. They've decided to take Tyreek Hill out of the equation. I guess that's what the Pac-12 has decided to do. But in that decision, you leave Adam Thielen open, which is not like one of those, yeah, you can live with it if he beats us. Like, it's not like in basketball where you decide to stop Giannis and you're like, okay, or actually you decide to stop Devin Booker and if Mikal Bridges is beating you, then you just live with that. That's something you can live with. But I mean, this is like you decide to take out Giannis, but I mean, Middleton can easily still beat you. It's not like, yeah, he's a bad player. Jordan Poyer with that tackle. I completely missed the play with my little analogy, but 2nd and 2, that was to Dallas Goedert, by the way. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo with Austin Eckler lined up beside him. 4-man rush. He is pressured, and he's going to get sacked by Cameron Jordan for a 13-yard sack. Huge sack by Cameron Jordan, doing his little level celebration. I love Cam Jordan's little celebration. A 3rd and 15, that means they're likely going to be setting for a field goal regardless. I doubt they're going to pick up this first down. Now that it's a 3rd and 15. Sack lunch by Cameron Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he was getting close against Teron Armstead. He finally hits it home. It brings up a 3rd and 15. It's a 3rd and long. I don't know if you can pick up this first down. I think if you have to go to Thielen again. He's been your player here. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. 4-man rush, which means he can play. He dumps it underneath to Austin Eckler. He's going to pick it up to the 9-yard line, 8 yards in the play. But yeah, that means they're settling in for the field goal. Austin Eckler's 2nd catch of the ball game. But I mean, it's good hold here if you're the Pac-12 Redskins. You end up making a huge-time tackle in the backfield. Actually, huge-time sack by Cam Jordan. But you do not want Cam Jordan getting hot if you're the FCS Division II, Division III Bills. You cannot afford it. The offensive line is already going to struggle with him as it is. And they're going to be sending on Greg Zerline to try and kick this. This is probably closer than an extra point if we're going to be honest. So, real close here. Kick is up. Kick is good. It's a tie ball game, 3-3. Late first quarter. So, I mean, this has been a little bit of a defensive match here, but I'm here for it. Whatever team moves on from this game is going to have to play some serious defense against the ACC anyways, which is going to be hard because the ACC offense has looked really good so far. In the playing game, they crushed the SEC. And then the wild card round, the divisional round, they kind of killed the independents with their ability to, run with Lamar Jackson. And there is so many players on the ACC team that are scary. Kickoff is off. It's going to be returnable by Deshaun Jackson. He's going to bring it up the middle, brings it to about the 25-yard line, 26-yard line, I guess. And onto the field comes Aaron Rodgers again. But, yeah, whatever team moves on, you're going to have to play some serious defense against the ACC because they have some serious playmakers like Nuke Hopkins and Dalvin Cook and Lamar Jackson and I'm trying to think of their tight end. Obviously, he's pretty good, but I'm forgetting. His name is slipping me right now. But minute 56 seconds left in this game. It's been a little bit of a close matchup. I expect, obviously, this was supposed to be the closest matchup, 4 seed versus the 5 seed. But yeah, it's been really close here early on. I've enjoyed it. So under center here is Aaron Rodgers. I doubt this is a run. Okay, it is a run with Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be tackled, not quickly, ends up still getting 5 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 5. Tackle made there by Darius Leonard. I expect to hear his name uttered a little bit more today. Obviously, we all know, anyone who's watched the Colts knows that Darius Leonard is a really good player out of Grand Valley State. So, yeah, I expect to hear a little bit more of his name. But the FCS Division II, Division III Bills are hanging in there. Remember, small schools, so yeah, small schools make good players too. Shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to go run again with Christian McCaffrey up the middle. He does a nice little juke move to get the first down. 6 yards on the play. Brings up another 1st and 10. Yeah, I think it's not a stupid plan to just keep this clock moving. I mean, it definitely seems like it's going to be a little bit of a just drag it out kind of game. So, I mean, the more clock you use, the better. Only 56 seconds left in this quarter. Under center here by Aaron Rodgers. He's going to go run again with Christian McCaffrey. There's a huge hole. He's going to get about 6 yards on 7 yards on the play. 6 yards. Tackle made by, I believe, LJ Fort. So 100 total yards so far for this offense. It's been a large part on the ground. Keep running with Christian McCaffrey. It's smart. Clock keeps moving. We're coming to the end of this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It looks like a very good game so far. It could be the best game we have so far. Shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be a pass. Fires it. That's going to be picked off. That might be a pick 6. He's going. He's going. He's going. He might be gone. He is. Touchdown. 46-yard return for this FCS Division II, Division III Bills offense. And this is why I said you should just keep on running with Christian McCaffrey. It was working so well. But you know what? Aaron Rodgers gets picked off on the little curl route. Malcolm Butler with the pick 6. He's not normally a huge part of this defense, but making a big time play there is Malcolm Butler. Putting his team in the lead. Makes this game episode go on a little bit longer. I was planning on it being like 28 minutes long. We might be hitting the 29-minute mark thanks to the pick 6. But man, what a play here by this defense. What a play. It's such an important play too. He gets a pick 6, puts his team in the lead on a drive that the Pac-12 Redskins was looking really good on the ground. Takes their momentum away a little bit, and it makes them have to think about matching it. And the defense ends up, the FCS Division II, Division III Bills defense ends up with the first pick of the game, despite the Pac-12 having the better quarterback overall. So, I think this game is going to be really interesting defensively. It's been really good so far watching both these defenses. They both look extremely good early on, which makes me excited for the ACC game, whoever ends up playing them. Returnable here by Deshaun Jackson. He's going to bring it up the middle. He's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line, so not great field position by the Pac-12 for the Pac-12 Redskins. But yeah, nice tackle there, and 1st and 10, 20-yard line. I bet this is going to be a run to take out the quarter. But regardless, I mean, this has been a really good game here early on. It's been fun. Andrews Pete, Tyron Smith. The offensive line is obviously really good, but the weak spot is probably Andrews Pete. He's probably the weakest of the offensive linemen. So if you were to attack a spot, it'd probably be there. That would make the most sense. Under center here is Aaron Rodgers, likely going to run it after that pick. They actually go pass again. He has plenty of time. He fires it underneath to maybe Christian McCaffrey goes. No, Brandon Cooks actually gets that catch for about 2 yards. And I don't know if this clock's moving. It doesn't seem like it is, but normally it doesn't matter if you go out of bounds until like the last few minutes of the second quarter and the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I think this is going to be one of our closer matchups. But hey, everybody, this is GGB Coast Pepper saying adios, amigos.